So now let's show you how to create a Facebook account. First, you go to facebook.com. You'll set up your account with your name, email address, password, and your date of birth, and provide the requested information to build your Facebook profile and find friends. But now let me show you exactly how that process is done. This is how facebook.com looks, and as you can see, in the middle of the screen is the area where you can input your sign-up information. And through the magic of technology, let's input that right now. There's my name, my email, my password, and my birth date. And as you can see, I did not put the year on there, because I don't want you guys knowing exactly how old I am. And honestly, I don't want my friends here at the Florida Bar Young Lawyers Division to kick me out when I get too old. But you do see my birthday is August 5th, so feel free to send me a present. Once you click Sign Up on the bottom of the screen, Facebook asks you if you want to import your contacts. What that means is that Facebook will look through your address book, whether it's on Microsoft or Yahoo or Google or another email-based program. And then it will suggest to you who else that you know is on Facebook that you can connect with. And some people are hesitant with Facebook connecting with their information. But let me explain why this is such an important process in social media. If you decide not to add friends on Facebook, then it's not much of a social platform. It's like going to a networking event and having nobody else there but yourself. So networking is most effective when you're in a room full of people that you know and that you can talk to. And by adding your contacts and adding them as friends on Facebook, it gives you the opportunity to network with them and share more about your practice. Facebook also asks you to put some biographical information about yourself, such as where you live, where you went to school, and where you work. Now, you can skip this part of the process and not supply that information if you're not comfortable. But why Facebook does this is it can then suggest to you what other colleagues of yours where you work are on Facebook, or who else you may have went to school with that you can connect with. And it's a wonderful opportunity to then understand who else that you knew may be on Facebook and how you can reconnect with them on this platform. And Facebook also asks you to upload a photo. And come on, folks, you guys are beautiful. Upload that professional photo of yourself. Maybe take the one that your law firm snapped of you in front of a whole bunch of law books that looks terrific. When you personalize your Facebook page with your own picture, it helps add a personal flair to your professional social networking page. And once you're done, your Facebook page might look something like this. But I hope that you don't have my picture on there, because that would just be weird. But as you can see, under my photo it has where I work, where I went to school, and some very clean looking images. That's what the public would see if they visited my page. But when you log into Facebook, you're going to see the back of the interface, and it looks something like this. This is your Facebook dashboard. It's how you can find out what your friends are posting and how you can communicate and interact with them. On the left side of the screen, you'll see your profile picture on top, and below it gives you the ability to access your messages, groups that you might join, and in the middle is what's called a news feed. A news feed is when your Facebook friends publish information about themselves, whether it's a status update, a photo, or a link to an article. And Facebook will list those for you chronologically, so you can choose to interact with them if you'd like. For example, my friend Michael just celebrated a birthday and shared that on Facebook. You'd be able to use this information to then write Michael a card and wish him a happy birthday. And in the event that I forgot, Michael, I just want you to know, happy birthday, buddy. On the right side, you'll see a list of other smaller status updates in the top right corner. Those may be less significant Facebook updates, like when someone likes a photo. And below that is your ability to chat with your friends in an instant messaging program that's developed right into the Facebook platform.